And we are back after some technical difficulties. But we're good now. Everything is
So
fixed.
good.
Oh, so good. All right. So, where we left off, I was in the middle of asking you, do you like the double vote more than the hidden immunity idol?
More than just
Just
generic
plain
hidden
old
immunity
idol.
items.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about that. I mean, double vote. We need to spend some time and really analyze what a double vote means.
Okay.
Not just for Dan, but like generically, because I haven't given it that much thought, to be honest.
All right. Let's think about it.
Yeah.
All right. So,
The best time to play a double vote is to wait as long as possible
right.
until like
Yeah.
balls deep, and
The
then
yeah, the latest it goes is the most powerful it's gonna be. That's a horrible sentence, but yeah. That was a train wreck. It's all over. All right.
yeah, wipe,
Dear
restart.
God. Just
I'm kidding though.
no, no, no. One take or two because technical difficulties,
Yeah.
but one take. Um, yeah, you're right. The longer that he has it, the more powerful it is. That's a good
hmm
sentence. Um,
So,
but okay. I mean, here's kind of where I land on it. I think it's I don't know. There's a few possibilities. Like most situations, you just throw two votes on one person. I don't know if there's a situation where you could split up those two votes
it's a
and that
good
would be
point.
effective. Um,
Yeah.
Initially in my head, I just think the hidden immunity idol has more strategic purposes, and the double vote is more just straight up like brute force number.
Exactly. Yeah. There's let like an idol just has more power. Like protection, it's so much more absolute, right?
Yes.
An extra vote is just like you can keep someone around and they're an extra vote. If someone's in your pocket, that's just that's Russell's game, right? It's
Right.
not really it's not as big as idols, I think.
Right. What
But it's interesting.
it's very interesting, and it could mean like if Dan goes back over to Mike, then that's three votes, not two.
hmm
And if he brings Sierra, then they have four votes against four. Now it's 4-4 with seven people. So, I mean, there are interesting scenarios that could arise. I do like the twist. I think it's interesting. I just don't think it's quite as strategic as the idol.
I like the double vote more than I like Redemption Island.
Sure, I'm with you there.
So yeah.
Definitely with you there. Okay,
Yep.
good. Perfect. Um, all right. So we talked about Mike not playing the idol on Shireen. All right, let's get into the actual votes that went down. Um, Tyler voted for Dan. I don't really want to make a question out of that. I think that's a good move just because I mean his name's the one being thrown up. Like he shouldn't just stick to the
Yeah.
plan, right? All right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, good move, bad move though. Will voting for Dan.
Will's just an idiot. Will's just like, oh fuck. No, man. I don't know why he didn't vote for Tyler though. If he's gonna flip,
Yeah.
I don't understand the logic to it.
I don't either. Like
He
yeah,
wants to not be him. Vote Tyler.
yeah. It made
Because then,
no sense.
yeah. Because now, if it is him, if uh Mike's vote did go to him, Will, then that means that there's three people now who are tied, and then the vote is none of them get to vote, and it's between them. That's still just as dumb. Why not just directly go Tyler? Yeah, it's nonsensical.
Yeah, that one. When I saw two votes for Dan, I was like, all right, one's Mike's, and I guess the other one's Tyler. Well, like, what are you doing? What
Oh,
is the
so
game plan? All right.
other question: Do you think? How do you think Tyler selected Dan? Like he was right, but how did he get that?
I
Was it just
think
luck?
I, yeah, I think Dan is just the bottom of that alliance. I think it's just that simple. And Dan has the double vote, which Tyler knew about. So
Oh,
I
yes,
think that's a
yes.
pretty
Yeah,
easy play.
for sure.
Yes. All right. Uh, this is my favorite part of the whole episode. Dan, Carolyn, Sierra, Rodney calling Mike's bluff and voting for Shireen anyway.
Yeah,
No question,
that's
it's a good move.
that's hardcore parkour. I like it.
I love that play. As soon as Mike said, I'm going to play this on Shireen, I tweeted out, call his bluff and vote for her anyway. And I
Yep.
did it. It's my favorite thing from this season so far. I love that. Because I mean, it's been so commonplace now that you have an idol, you show people at Tribal, I have an idol. You can't vote for this person. And then no one will vote for that person, and then they don't play the idol. Call his bluff, and oh, I loved it. Favorite part of the episode. Favorite episode so far.
Definitely my favorite episode so far.
Yeah.
And yeah, they nailed it. It was kind of a bummer because I wanted it to work out, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
it
Um.
was so good. It was good for them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I really didn't want Tyler to go home, so
Oh yeah.
for
Oh god,
obvious
it
reasons.
would have been so fun.
No, no, it wouldn't. That's inaccurate. Um.
No, I
uh.
understand.
Yeah. I love that. I love it even more than just like Tyler's still in the game, and that's good for my pick. But I love it because it's a new shift in the meta of the idols.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
just now, when you have an idol, you can show it off, but people might not believe you. And then there's an element, it's just playing a game of chicken now.
Mm.
And and at this point, and in this tribal, the group of well, four, alliance of six, came out on top. But I loved that play. Uh, I'm excited for where that takes the idol plays in the future.
Oh show.
All right, that's all I have for
Yeah.
the tribal. That was the last thing. Shireen is gone. She's very excited for her torch to be snuffed.
Yeah.
No,
She's not the first person to react that way.
no, she was geeking out until the very end. She was fun. I didn't like Shireen at first, but she really grew on me as the season went along. She was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked her by the end.
Yeah. I was really concerned going into the episode that we were really getting just smashed with this edit of Mike and Shireen, the underdog story, all the way to the end, and yay, it'll be so fun. So I'm actually really glad that Shireen is gone. I would have loved it if Mike was the one that went, but there's no way that's gonna happen. Um, but I'm glad that that's not the edit we're getting so far. At least, I mean, maybe we'll still get the Mike underdog edit, Mr. Golden Boy, but uh, we'll see. I'm glad that it's not that straightforward.
Yeah.
All right. Um, do you want to talk about everyone's chances to win the game in this part, or do you want to do it in the
Let's
power
do
rankings?
that post rankings.
All right, we'll do a post rankings. So that's gonna do it for our
Because I think
recap.
there's. Okay,
No, go
yes,
ahead,
we'll
man.
do it for our recap. No, I was just going to comment that it would be kind of an interesting to note like positions in our lists relative to how good a shot we have. We
Sure.
think people have of winning because being at the top and being at the bottom, I still think there are going to be some people who are close to the top and close to the bottom who have good shots at winning still.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely. All right, that is officially going to do it for our recap portion. Unfortunately, it's a two-parter due to stupid technical issues, but stick around for what will be part three and our power rankings for this week of Survivor Worlds Apart. We'll be right back.